last one went so well when I did that. I figured I'd do it again. Great way to start the shit off, right? Oh, close this fucking. Why is this one open? Really? Oh, Christ. Don't tell me my computer just froze. Seriously. Oh, dude, this is bullshit. Are you kidding me? Oh, what a piece of shit. This is really aggravating. You know, the sound's working. I don't know. I got this window open. I can't get rid of it. Bitch. I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm on live or not, because this doesn't look good. God damn piece of shit. You know, it probably doesn't help that my phone's attached to it. By any means. So many damn messages. Still not working. Lovely. Oh, that's nice. Oh, somebody please tell me if this is working or not. Because it's not looking good. Yeah. Fix this shit. Hey, there we go. I got that damn thing out of there. Everything says you working again. Sometimes you just got to threaten the computer and it'll start acting normal again. Oh, yeah, there we go. That God, stupid program. Good night. Yeah, go away. I'm gonna shut you down. Oh, all right. Well, that's working now, but there's nobody here anyway, so whatever. I should text Mike and see if it's working or not. Yep, sure don't. I mean, I'm not really too terribly interested in doing all this work. Nobody's going to pay attention. Seriously? Yeah, that's a scam. Well, whatever. I guess I better get to work. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a very lonely day. Apparently. This shit happens. That's fine. I got tons of work to do anyway. Not you yet. Get out. All right. Oh, probably the easiest thing to start with out of this mess is going to be the shocks. So I think I'm going to stick there because we've got some building to do and some mixing and matching parts. So I used to have, I had Creighton long rods and Spider, which is suspension trouble for that car. Doesn't need it. So, let's see. All right, freaking paper towels completely. Are you shitting me? So I think we're just gonna build the Creighton and possibly Spider shocks. Except for the fact that I have springs on the way for Spider. But we're still gonna do some work here. Do some stuff. You'll see. Shock rods. God, what was that? Okay. More parts of shocks than I thought, I guess. It's twisted up pretty good. Yes. It all appears to be straight as well. All right, well, I guess I'm going to shorten 4 shocks then. So we need to figure out what's what. Now we take everything apart. That's probably a type in front. Or actually, it's a shorter body, so that would be the type in front. So that's the Creighton front. It's going to be Creighton rear more than likely. Yeah, type in rear. Same like this the front. Nah, actually, you would think. Right. Works for me. One of these rings bent to hell. Oh, yeah. A little twisted. These are all got to figure out which ones are straight or not. But we're going to do a similar damping setup. Hey, somebody's there. I guess I am still alive. What's going on, man? How you doing? I think it was kind of, to be honest with you. All right, so we got here 1, 4. Okay. Here. Yeah. This one's not dual rate, but 3. Oh boy, yeah, dude. Oh wow. Didn't need another one of those for sure. That thing got just pounded onto that rod. Lovely. Excuse the noise for a second. All right, there we go. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm doing all right. I don't know. I'm a little tired, man. I don't know. Last night was like, I think I got 2 hours of sleep. So, not that I mind. I had a great time, but yeah, I had a lot to think about, as you know. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm actually, despite my demeanor right now, I'm actually very, very happy right now. Oh, this little custom tube hole job right there. It's funny. I modify all this stuff, and I don't keep track of it. I don't, log it or anything. So I never know what I'm going to get out of something I built. You know, some design I tried a while ago and it worked. Well, I probably left it alone. Uh, that's a 1-3. Okay. I think I've done a shock building video in a long time. See if I get copyrighted on this one. It's nothing but remakes. It's not the original band. Let's see if they can pick it up or not. 1.2. Okay, now we're looking at a weird schedule here because we're getting into shocks that are. How do we have 3 different sets of pistons? 4 different sets of pistons. Something went wrong somewhere. I don't know. Those typing pistons were put together like more than a year ago. God only knows. All right. And where is 1-2? Yeah. Okay. I don't ask. I don't know. I really don't. I know what I'm going to do when I put them together. I don't know what the hell went on the last time they were being put together. Of course, we're going to be using the MTC emulsion caps on the Creighton shocks, and we're going to use stock stuff on the uh, Spider. So these are all about the same thing. Which would make them all rear Creighton rods. Yep. All right. Okay. So definitely taking 4 of those, put them in that, and I'm gonna put 4 of those, put them in those. No. All right. Vice versa. That would have been bad. All right. So I gotta run them all and see which ones are straight and which ones are not. Polish them up. But first, a word from no sponsor. Oh. Fine, whatever. Yeah, fine. All right. Yep. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna do dual rate on all of these. So we're gonna need probably more than the washers we have. And I know this is a little what? these are uh, these are the washers shims that go in the non-EXP axles or differentials. Sorry, between the little plate that goes on the outside of the housing and the what's the other job there? The spider gear. So yeah, that little washer. It's just the right thickness to do what I needed to do in this condition, which is flex. All those little weird washers, which probably is going to be really hard to find. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Gotcha. I see what we're working with here. We're going to use the smaller ones on the bottom to get more flex. Let's see what we got. Yeah, boy.
There is a vibe up here right now. I don't know what it is.
Now, let's see where we get so far with all this stuff. I also have a bunch of new seals, and there we go. Piles of parts over here because all this stuff I got to do right now. So don't worry, I'll find it. I guess I got two more if I need in those instruments. Okay, well. Here's what it is. Anyway, these are the V6 seals for the new truck. They're say X-ring, kind of a same thing as a brake caliper. So the brake caliper is square. So this is more of a two-prong wiping motion where brake caliper can actually twist and tries to pull it piston back in. Long story. Anyway. I need to get off on 10 about freaking how automotive hydraulics work right now. Amy, hey baby doll, how you doing? It's all good, Mike. I know you're making some cool stuff, dude. I showed that to my my foreman. He was very impressed. All right, let's see. Let me get with this. That one's a little bent. There we go. That's straight. Always polish your shaft. If you can't do it, have somebody do it for you. Especially when building new shocks. I have a lot of leftovers here. Jesus. Oh boy. Here we go. Excuse me a second. Well, no, I'm not, Amy. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Totally messing with you. I didn't know if I was for like 10 minutes. Somebody told me I was. I knew I should advertise this so everybody wouldn't bug me. And it's really crazy because I have so much work to do that this is just like the tip of the iceberg. I've got piles of new parts. I've got this and that, and whatnot. I've got a lot of stuff in the mail from MTC and other awesome companies coming. God knows how long because of the holidays. I mean, I don't want people to work on meters, but I want my stuff, damn it. I promise this won't go on all night. I'm only going to polish my shaft for another 45 seconds or so. It's really just getting the burrs out, so you don't have anything that's going to cut an O-ring and cause it to leak prematurely, especially with the pressure we're putting on these things. Doing these massive scents and shit. I mean, you think a blown shock that's got no fluid in it is bad, just bouncing around. Wait till you send one like 40 feet in the air and land it on concrete. That's not just bouncing around. That's done. Like, that's a chassis bender right there. That's not bad. What are you looking at? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I really am. I don't know. It's been a crazy weekend. Not a weekend. It's a crazy day off. Okay, so these are all going back. All right, what do I do? A pair of 1-2s, pair of 1-3s, 1-1-4. Oh, that's a 1-2 actually. What the hell? And then these two custom drilled. I don't know how cold it is there. I know down here it's like, it's probably in the 60s right now. The sun's just going down. I think it's supposed to be in the 40s tonight, like low 40s. Nothing bad, man. It was 36 or so last night. That's a little chilly. That's like you don't go out in your underwear like you can usually, If you feel the need to travel outside during the evening hours. Oh boy. Okay, 1, 3. How did this happen? It's custom drilled. 1, 3. All right. Well, at least it's gonna be a set. It's kind of strange. But I got a plan for those custom drill ones. I think it's a 1-4. So on arrma pistons, if anybody doesn't know, 1-4, 1-2, 1-3 is relating to the hole size in the piston. They're all 6-hole. It's how many millimeters: 1.4, 1.2, 1.3, etc., etc. So that's what your sizing is, because it's not really easy to tell the size when you look at it if you're not Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. You bastard. That's good, buddy. That's good. What the hell? Where are you? Go ahead. All right. Okay. So, Creighton, massive damping. So, we got some 1-2s. All right. So I think I'm going to put those in the rear. And then let's go with what a ton of 1-3s we got over here. Now you got to remember my fronts are extended because I'm running rear shock rods in my fronts. So a little bit lighter damping is not going to hurt it because it's got more travel than it's supposed to have anyway. I mean, if you're going for equal, damping, which is not really necessary. You can't really do equal damping. The vehicle doesn't weigh the same in the front and the back. I don't know if anybody is aware of, there's that bell one I was looking for. If anybody's aware of a thing called corner balancing, when you take a race car that you just put together, actually built it, you put it on scales and you change the suspension to rock it back and forth until you get the equal weight on all 4 corners. That's how you get equal handling. Well, it's one of the ways to get equal handling. But, if a car's like, I don't know why I got into this. There's a thing they call wedge in NASCAR or in IndyCar. I think they call it cross balance. So they have what's called a weight jacker, which is like an adjustable spring in like the right front. So if you tip the car to be more on this angle from the right front to the left rear versus the left front to the right rear, you can change the way it rotates around a corner if it rotates more or less. you'll hear the crew chief say things like using your tools. That means adjusting your sway bar is also an IndyCar adjustable, but the weight jacker or adjusting wedge in NASCAR, or they'll, I guess it's a matter of a sway bar adjustment. They can do it in the pits or during a pit stop. So if they want some more wedge or whatever, they'll do that. So there you go. Any questions on that? Let me know. I know I can just talk for fucking days. More useless information in my head than the Queen of England. All right, so just getting this color off so I can start putting these things together. But I got my recipe down for the crate, and I still need to set it up for the other one. But of course, since this color is a house fire survivor, the O-ring is gone. Right, yeah, it's dust. I don't know if you guys see that. That's left of the O-ring. It came out of that thing. So we'll just take this one out and put it in there. There we go. Excuse me. My God. Where did that come from? Come on. Get in there. This is about as tricky as it looks, I imagine. It's one of those things you're putting an object with a larger outside diameter than the inside diameter of the object you're trying to put it in. Therefore, so a little apprehensive about being put in that hole. Boy, that works for a lot of different scenarios, doesn't it? Facts. That's what you learn here. Facts. Yeah, there you go. I'm coming around. Don't worry. Logan's coming back. I don't know, man. I was so melancholy this afternoon. I didn't want to go anywhere, and I really wanted to make some new C&D blocks for the Creighton because I don't have my spec on it yet. I'm only running on the Notorious because I was trying other kinds of methods and stuff. But I'll make them. I just got to go drill them and grind them down at work. So I use a big grinder to take that much metal off. I don't have like a plasma cutter or CNC lathe or mill or any of that really cool stuff because it's freaking expensive. That's why. All right. All day long. All right. You know what? It's really aggravating me. How long is this taking? I'm sorry, guys. Get on it, man. I wish I could fit this in the drill so I could just squeeze it up, but I can't because it doesn't fit in that little piece of crap drill. Oh, I can't actually completely finish these off tonight anyway because I have new springs coming from Century Springs because I'm short a 12-pounder and I've ordered 4 more. So, but I can at least get the damping down and show you guys the art of the dual rate damping and how awesome and easy it is to put into your rig. It's close enough for government work. All right. Definitely close enough for Charlotte County government work. Okay, so, all right. So on the Spider, oh, that's right. I was going to run those customs in the back of that. You know what? I'm not going to do it because I think having 2 holes is going to be offset too much on the pressures and probably break it, especially in that truck. So we got 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 3. All right. 1, 4, 1, 4. That actually shouldn't be too bad. 0.2 offset. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna set the pistons we got upset with the right bodies, and then we're gonna put the dual rate damping shim on the bottom, and we're gonna do Lucas on the Creighton and 100 weight on the Spider, and we'll see where that gets us. So Here's the fun part. Just trying to get this right. So, see, we can washer to fit on that and doesn't slide down the shaft like these. This is why these are perfect for this little job I do here. All right, okay. Where's it? Let's just separate this stuff. All right, and then piston numbers up. I'm not sure. I'm not. Time. Oh, Miami. Sorry you had to leave. It sucks. Right. So essentially, here's what we're doing. We're using this flexible washer that covers up half of the holes in each hole. So on compression, it's going like normal. On rebound, it'll flap closed and cover the holes, and therefore give you cool-away damping. That's the whole thing. The hard part is finding a part that works because you can use fiber, you can use, rubber is not really a thing, but steel, aluminum, you can have the holes in different places in your pistons. You got to find a combination that works, and it takes a bit of fumbling and bumbling. I got fortunate with this setup because it only took me 2 tries to get it right. And this is something I got out of RC Car Action magazine probably in like 1991. Yeah. So I used to read all the tech tips when I was a kid. All right. So, all right. Same thing with that one. All right. So let's go ahead and drop these in. Okay, get our seal set in there. Oh, that one's done. Not the greatest, but these are very, very old bodies, so I'm not surprised. I thought I got all those things out. I guess not. That's not bad. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep assembling assemblies for a minute, or at least to get some done. So, actually, you know what? Truth be told, I better check those first to make sure the setup's gonna work right, and I'm not gonna blow that washer off the bottom of the shaft because that'll not only do that, but it'll the piston will go right after it. So let's put some stuff together here and find out where we're at. Of course, got all my spacers and seals and all that good stuff here. These are also the spacers from the new design, from the V6. I just like the way they're more robust. So I started incorporating them into my design. I also use an extra seal in the shocks because there's space. So why not use it? It's not for sealing; it's for squishing the other seals to seal better. It works. That's all I'm saying. Give me a second. Let me get the part number. Get out of the bag. I can build an engine, but I can't get a goddamn O-ring out of a bag. Come on. This is just fun, huh? Wow. Free lubricated, of course. Anyway, here's your part number on the new seals for 6S vehicles. And I haven't had any problems with the shock spacing or anything like that. So usually the way I'll go is I'll have either a used seal that's pretty good intact or something like that. And then one of the new rings, the new style spacer, which is white now. Another one of the new rings. New style bottom ring. And Here's where it gets kind of interesting. So just kind of. No, that spacer don't work. Oh, it's cocked. That's why. Okay. Oh, that'll get in anyway. Where did I put my? Oh, right, still in the first. Excuse the noise. Sorry. Oh, really? Damn you! All right. Let's loosen up. So, I usually don't have any problems with lubrication at this point, so I'm not going to go crazy about it, but I think I might put something on here because that one seal is kind of sticking. I don't think I want to start off a shock mating that way. Come on, you get. Oh, there we go. Okay, get that one loose. So. Now it's just engine assembly lube. Any engine building shop, mechanic shop, parts store, etc., machine shop will have that stuff. Now, obviously, it comes in a big tub, so it doesn't make a. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money for some stuff you buy in a hobby shop that's, $19 a tube. So, here we go. Now, of course, with a longer shock rod, actually, no, this actually fits quite well here. We're not going to bust that thing at all. So that is going to be just fine. I forgot I'm changing all these to short rods because I used to have all those long rods on everything on the Typhoon, or the, whatever you want to call it. The evil monkey bastard car that I built. All right, where was I now? Okay, right. So, old seal, spacer. New seal. Spacer. New seal. Boy, I hope we got enough of these things. Oh, yeah, they're all over the places, right? And then your usual bottom catch piece, or the new one. Oh, well, that was hot dog in the hallway there, wasn't it? The other one had to press in. This one just went. Whoop. This is pretty good to me. We're gonna call that done. Move on to the next. If you're bored to tears, it's my fault. I'm sorry. That sucks. What was like a parts change? And it's like, in the automotive world, you have to notify dealerships when you do that shit. I guess you don't really have to do that on RC. But it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Right, but did they, have like a release, like this is the different version, like they did with the V5, V6? No, they just kind of, here you go, fuck off. That's kind of dick. I don't know if I like that. I don't have a measurement on what this fitment difference is, but I can tell you right now, it's not much. In fact, I'm going to use a new one instead. Because this thin-ass washer is also the thing keeping your rod from going through the piston on compression. And as we know, we compress the shit out of this. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how you do it right now. I used to do a pretty good fucking Clinton impersonation when my voice was like really crackly like it is now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. There's somebody else here now. All right. So, you know, now as soon as I get done with this one, we'll fill these things with oil, and you can see what I'm talking about. The dual rate happiness. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, that's funny. All right, so last piston assembly for the Typhon. Get this done. And it's not like I have a shock dyno. I'm gonna do it by hand, but you know. Go on there. So as before, used O-ring, old O-ring, some small spacer, whatever. New O-ring, new style spacer, and looks like I'm out of new style caps, so it's gonna get what it gets. Yeah, yeah. So old style cap, pretty much the same, except the new one's got a bigger shoulder on it that goes into the shock, so it compresses the stuff better than the old one. Probably having to do with the thickness of said seals. So just make sure you got a good spacing there if you're going to use mismatched parts from V6 to V5, no matter what bodies you're using. Yeah, it feels pretty loose. Hopefully that's not going to leak, but we'll see shortly. I'm saying. Okay, little bastard. How much fun is it to pick up a greasy O-ring? I guarantee you a greasy pig is a lot easier because they actually have contests for that crap down here. Yep, welcome to the South. In fact, I saw something today. They actually have a contest every year of who can throw a dead fish across the border from Florida to Alabama farther. What the hell is wrong with you people? It's a little weird. Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's right here somewhere. There's not. That was so awesome. That bag didn't want to empty its contents. All right, well, there's plenty of good ones left. So, all right, so there's those four. Those are going on the Typhon. So we'll get the rod ends I don't want to use in the crate to put on it. I don't think I'm going to have any bottoming out problems on any of these, so none of these spacers are going to be necessary at this point. All right, so we got a dual rate damping setup installed. So now we're going to just put them together enough to where we can fill them up, and you can see how that works because it's pretty cool. I don't have like a shock dyno to show you like proof readings, but you know, you can feel it in your hand. It's pretty obvious. You can definitely see the difference in the performance of the truck with the anti-bounce. All these guys would do a song in Japanese live. It's funny. All right. I want to make a bit, just stick in my drill that just fits these things. Make my life so much freaking easier. I mean, it wouldn't take a whole lot of welding or machining, so I mean, actually, I should have done. So, you assemble brand new shock bodies. First things first, make sure they're all the same for whichever axle you're putting on. The actual length of the shock, because if it's not, you've got something going on wrong. Like this one. Yeah, there's another millimeter on that one. And that will cause an uneven handling and an unhappy truck or whatever you're doing. Say we fix that little issue. Wound up same. Of course, also bent. So we're good on those. All right. Fun time filling them up. There it is. Let's see. Goes with 100 weight on these things. Should be plenty for the camera car.
That's pretty good. I can dig it. I can get behind that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, that might get copyrighted. Oh, no, never mind. Save amp. Excuse me again. I got a little on this 100 weight stuff, huh? Oh, there we go. This is what they call shock bleeding. You just should work all the bubbles out from underneath the piston. Just let it sit for a while. Now, these being bladder shocks, it's not so important on the air in them. Well, I mean, the air makes a big difference, but like the fill doesn't have to be as high because, well, you're going to spill it, put them on anyway. So bladder caps kind of suck like that. And I just haven't converted all this over to emulsion style yet, especially this thing. Like I said, it's not really my high priority car. Did you take my lighter? Whatever. Right. Hey, let's see. Where's my goddamn lighter go? There. Yeah, once all the bubbles come out of them, you just kind of top them off. Make it a slight concave over the top of the shock body. That's usually enough to get them to bleed out right. So like I said, just a little dome over the top of them with fluid. And I don't know how many of these are actually viable. So here's the fun, messy part. Just put the cap on it. Get down. You're going to have fluid come out of the little bleed hole. And get it most of the way on. Go down about 3/4. Tighten it up. And what I always do with arrma stuff is tighten the cap and the base at the same time. So you have the same amount of torque on both. And that usually provides a fairly decent sealed shock. Oh, yeah, that's a lot different. All right. I'm going to get all the oil off of these before I show you guys all that. Just give me a second. Oh, this will definitely cover it. All right. Yeah, I'll just hit these things with brake cleaner real quick to get all this shit off them. Nope, almost. Now, if you finish up your bleed process and you have shocks that won't compress all the way, you got a little bit too much in it. If they kick out just like a millimeter or 4, that's no big deal. But if they actually will not compress, you've hydrolocked them and you need to bleed them and get some air out of them or some fluid out of them. You probably don't have any air in them at that point, but you do have too much fluid. All right, so. All right. Covered in sheet. All right, give me just a second. We'll clean these real quick. Joys of having repressurizable cans of brake cleaner over. Alright, so. Alright, let me show you how this really works. Put a spring on it. There, alright. That'll work, I guess. So. That's hundredweight, so it's not as pronounced, but you will notice a great decrease in bounce rate. It's also a 1/4 piston in the front, so it's a little bigger hole. But I mean, you'll see with use. Shit over me again. I'm not sure if I have a set of springs when I put in this car right now. Just because I want the shocks done for my big truck. But the ones I've got new ones coming, so I don't know. I'm going to wait for those. I don't even know when they're going to get here. Early, to be honest with you, it's been a while, a couple of days. But shock bodies are done, so I guess we'll just work with that for now. At least we're getting stuff off the table, so we don't have like this giant hodgepodge of parts I have right now. What sound was that? I don't know, man. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, I know exactly why I'm so tired. Long story. I'll tell you later. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why you hang upside down for a minute, man. Get every last drop out of that shit. Man, I'm just not feeling it. What is wrong with me? I think I know. But I've got too much work to do, so I'm just going to keep trucking. Give me a minute with this thing here. No, it's going to get hit for sure. No, that'll work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the longer springs for the other car, so in the back anyway. Or in the back and the front. So I guess I could just go with a set of longs instead of shorts on these. These are actually cut down, the short ones anyway. So they're all from Century Spring. If you want the part number, I'll give it to you. 12.5 pounders. I don't run anything less. Not any 6S's anyway. Probably going to loosen up these collars a bit because I had some pretty soft springs on here before. But in the meantime, not to be a bastard. Here we go. Yeah, that's tight as shit. Come on. Still mighty stiff. It's probably better for that car, trust me. I've got new bushings for the top of these shock tops too, from M2C. Alright. There's those two. Yep. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Really? Get over there. You want to? I just not like that spring. Oh, I should have here. Really? All right. Come on, you little bastard. Oh, that's being evil. You should have kept the longer rods in the back, maybe, huh? Still gotta split this thing just to get this thing to tie up. It's just not one to sit. Yeah, it's heavy spring compression. I don't need a longer body on the back of this truck, but I think I'm going to need a short spring. It's not really a truck, but shit. I don't want to cut some new ones either. Oh, thank you for finally falling into place, you son of a bitch. All right. Now, that's going to be a bit heavy on the back of that truck or car, but tis what tis at the moment. Until parts get here, we can organize and rearrange and figure out what we're going to do with what. All right. And that's 12 pounds per square inch, by the way, in case anybody wanted to know. All right. Great shocks. I'm just tired, guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting through it. Don't worry about it. It's one of them days. It was a long night. Oh, some new washers for this. Okay, so we're setting up another dual rate system. So if anybody missed the last one, do it again. I think I bought some more of these washers. Hi there. All right, so here's the part number. Cut this thing open. If I knew where the hell my razor blade was. Yeah, it's been one of those days. See? All right, so this is the EXB rear diff shim. That went between the spider gear and the outside block. So the way this goes together, you should put that shim on there first, and then whatever piston you be happening to run. We're running 1/3 on the front of this for my Creighton, and then your piston washer and your top washer and your pain in the butt nut. All right. Little assembly lube. I thought I got all these things out. I seriously did. It's crazy. All right, so washer, top washer. Yeah, so I'll show you on this one as soon as I get it assembled what the deal is with this washer thing. Shim washer, whatever I like to call it. Essentially what you have is you have a flexible piece underneath your shock piston so that under compression, when the fluid is flowing down through the holes in the bottom of the shock body, it'll flex that shim because it's so thin, and therefore give you the normal amount of flow through your piston. And on rebound, it'll force that shim against the piston holes and close them up, and then you will not have as much fluff. With the size of the shim, it physically is about half, so hopefully that's about the half. That's about the rate of damping I get. About half of compression is what I need for this truck. So, all right. So, washer, piston, 2's rear. too big. Okay. Wrong washer. It seems I'm short a nut. Short my life. No, I'm just kidding. That would have been a good joke though. Right. Gotcha. That's actually too big. Shit. Nope. Okay, that's plastic. Come on. I know I have them. It's just a matter of finding the damn things. I've got so much hardware that I have to put back in the bins. All right. Come on. Well, ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, I didn't put any of those in here. All right. Lovely. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's one shot box. Hey, look at that shit. Nope, wrong thing. Nope. Story of my life. If you can, it will. I just did. It's too big. Doesn't need to be in there either. What are you idiots yelling about? All right. Well, pretty sure I'm not going to wash the parts. I can't see it anyway, so son of a bitch. All right. Well, let me think about that for a second while we take our first break because I got to stay outside for a minute. But I'm pretty sure I'll have something figured out by the time I get back. I know I've got parts, just no matter where they are. Alright. Pretty sure I know where I'm going to find at least one of those things. Because they always go. Come on, man. Really? Nope. Nope. I'll get lucky I'll have one of the other parts in. Well, this sucks, doesn't it? No, not quite. Is that one little ass freaking nothing? Alright, well, screw it. I'll leave that one out for now. All right, so back to the job at hand. And as previously stated, extra seal used is okay as long as it's intact. I think we have to open a new bag of these now. Alright, so here we now come to the situation where we've got old spacers that are bigger. So you're gonna have definitely a bigger gap there. So I don't have any more than, well, I think one of the new ones, but I know I don't have a pair, so I'm not gonna offset my shocks by using different parts on each side. It fit quite well actually. I just need to figure out what the damn caps are. Good. It's like this whole setup is Bogart in one thing. I mean, I'm missing one of these, one of these, one of these. I should probably check out and see if we can just switch name.
The perfectly curated, arranged, and executed rock block of country and
okay, really, guys? Can we just have music and shut the hell up? Yeah, that's weird. Whatever. Alright, so, alright. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. So that one's stripped for a minute. I'll put these two together because they're really matching fair. Yeah. I had a feeling New Year's Day was going to be a bust. It is what it is. I just got work to do, so whatever. I should check that and see what that is. As soon as I get this stack put in. I don't feel right. Yeah, a bigger space would make a big difference. Feels good though. All right, let's see who's texting me now. Oh, of course, Nick's always texting me when I'm fucking live. Yeah, pressure there. Yeah, dude. Now you know. Quit asking me. I thought I had a message. What the fuck? No. No. Go away. crazy. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't care. You're cool. This is just getting uglier and uglier, man. All right. I don't even know if I have one piece underneath this. Saying that seems to be the going rate. Spacer, UCL, spacer, second UCL, cap, no, fucking older thing, cap. All right, and we are out of those. Where in the hell did the damn parts go? These shocks were all together like earlier. That's a bastard. All right. I didn't want to need it for that one. Fucking shock caps. You tell me, man. I don't know. All right. So, we need some of these. There we go. There's a couple of digits. Come here. So, I mean, that's kind of the recipe. I mean, it's, let's see about this for a second. It's not overly done. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just pretty much just a extra washer here and a spacer here and a seal here. But that's what keeps these things working in my case. So, and not leaking and all that fun stuff. So. That's sketchy. Okay. Well, let's see. So what are we missing on this one? We got our seals, our spacer. We got our bottom piece. No, we don't. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, probably, Mike. You're probably right. I mean, I didn't drink a lot last night. Well, I mean, I didn't drink anything if you look at my history, but I'm not saying. Shut the fuck up, Logan. Let's just say it was an interesting night, for sure. That's not it. What the hell? Come on, really? No, this is getting ugly. I got some of those. Where in the hell I would have put them in the shock box? Yeah, soften and beach. I still need that nut for that one, so I guess that one's not getting assembled. Now I got more parts I gotta buy. Really? No, quite. Come on. Well, that sucks. You know what? I know where that nut is, but that doesn't mean I know what the spacer is, so I guess fuck it. I guess we're just unassembling that one now. Come on, what? Yeah, I mean, this is obviously really just a shit show supervisor at this point. Considering I thought I had parts too, man. I was gonna go for 4 hours and just crank shit together, and I guess I didn't get all the shit I needed for the shocks. And hung up on that already, and I haven't even got all 3 cars. I mean, this is just the 2, but you know, at least we got these 2 together, so or 3. We'll at least give that a little show. Run them up and see what happens there. Oh yeah, that's right. These are fronts. On the fronts, you might want to run a little spacer. Keep them from bottoming out and breaking your pistons. Obviously, it's what these are for. Now I got ball-ins I gotta put balls in. No idea where the hell the parts went. So all right. Now, since these are all the same rod lengths, you should have the same kind of intermediate between the fronts and the rears. Just kind of gotta look at them. Make sure they're matched up. Make sure your collars are matched up too before you put springs on them to make sure they're even in that respect as well. So there's that. Unfortunately, ran out of goddamn parts. That's a mother. But yeah, we'll fill those up. I'm sure it's in one of these boxes. I just don't want to go looking for it and waste a whole crap load of time, you know. When I drop nuts and bolts or lose them, I just grab new ones and then just have leftovers when I'm done because it's easier and faster. All right, I should probably do this on camera. So I filled that one. That's just good old Lucas engine stabilizer or engine oil stabilizer, whatever you call it. Yeah, heavy duty oil stabilizer. It's 140 weight. So if you want to build some heavy duty ass shocks, you're going to need a very small amount of holes or very heavy fluid. That's kind of how it works. I'll try to sneak out. Crap. What the shit? Oh, yeah, right. Oh yeah, forgot a step almost. And with this stuff, bleeding takes a second because, like I said, it's thick. There we go. See, it takes a while for the bubbles to come through. So let that stuff pop up, and then go from there. Oh, I know what happened to the shock parts. I had a body that was already blown apart because the nut came off inside. The last time we took the crate out, so I don't know how I missed the rest of the parts when I got the body out of the bin, but I don't know. Like I said, it's around here somewhere. No, it's not. Well, ow, son of a. Excuse me, it hurt like hell. Yeah. I mean, I can't really finish this, but I mean, I could bin it up and just go to something else. I've got 4 differentials to build, and I'm like I said, I haven't even started on the other truck. I've got parts coming in. I've got parts I want to change. I still got to rebuild differentials before I can even get the bulkheads together. No, it's gonna be a trip, but I might do something this weekend live. I don't know. I know John's coming up from Fort Myers, and he doesn't, or Lehigh, and he doesn't really have any. I think he's got like 1 car together right now because he's in the middle of a bunch of shit. So we might just fucking hang out in here and, order pizza and hang out and be stupid. I don't know. Okay, so they're full. Just gotta get. Hell, where's my? There's another cat now. It's just messed up. All right. Well, anyway, this is the MTC emulsion caps. I'm not running their pistons currently because they're worn out. I need new ones, and well, I'm always trying something different. So this is what I'm trying right now. Epiphany. So just like the V60s have little screws in them, I'm gonna take them out. That one's definitely stripped to shit. But usually with these things, you can just kind of grab the end of the bolt and turn it and get started to come out, so you can put another one in it. Come on, really? There we go. Really? Well, that thing is just completely walled out. This is a long one. Okay. So, come on. What panel is? If it can, it will. Storm alive. Come on, bro. Really? This guy's hanging on. He don't want to leave. He knows he's getting thrown in the garbage as soon as he comes out. Oh, come on. Really? Can't. You need to go out. Oh, my God. Come on. Let's go. You bastard. Joys of maintaining RC cars right here. This is like the epitome of it. And this is the part that makes people quit and just go, can you fix your car? I don't know. Come on. I hate you. There. All right. Hey, what's up, babe? Poor man, you, man. No, Mike, I didn't. I kind of ran out of money before I did. Yeah. I had a lot of parts to buy, man. Just from tearing the first 2 trucks down. A lot of parts to buy. And we had a off week with the holidays, so paycheck wasn't great. And I'm just trying to get the things back together right now, man, because I know I need to. Well, it would behoove me to get footage within the next 2 weeks, and I know I'm not going out this weekend probably. So, but anyway, right, the extra screw for that one. It's I don't know, man. So much going on right now. And I'm off next week. My lady coming in. I work Monday, but I'll be off the rest of the week. You won't see me for probably until Thursday. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, what's that? This one. Oh, you know what? Where's that weird ass little box that you got? Seriously? It was right there. All right, well. I got one hiding up here. I don't know. No, I'm good. Yeah, all right, well. I'm fucked like 3 days from Sunday. I can't even finish what the hell I'm doing. Shooting nuts and bolts. Yeah. Yeah. Really? You try to prepare and get everything you need to at least, get through half an hour of freaking wrenching on shit. And what the hell? Oh boy. Okay. So you got an emulsion shock, you get fluid coming out of it by the time it reaches the end of the stroke, you kinda got a problem. You need to get more fluid in there. And there's 2 ways to do it. You can either pull the cap back off, or you can just kinda try to suck it in by pulling the shaft down. Either way is gonna be messy, so I mean it's up to you. Yeah, right at the end of the stroke. It's not ideal, but if the other one matches, it'll be right. More important to have even settings than perfect settings. Alright. Where is it? Alright, so yeah, that's great. Easy compression, really hard rebound. That's what I want. That's exactly how I wanted this. So there we go. These are same lengths. These are front shocks, but these do have rear shock rods in them. That's how I do things. Gives you a better range in the front as far as suspension travel. And when you're doing what we're doing, you need suspension travel. So, And it's not like we're running whole rear shocks on the back. We're just running, or on the front, we're just running the rear rods. That's why you gotta have that spacer at the bottom of the shock right there to keep it from, bottoming out and blowing stuff out. Putting your pistons through the top of your shock towers. All right, now they're even length. That's good. So these are done, and I'm kind of screwed on the rest of it. Got a big ass mess on my bench that I can't do anything about. Story of my life. What are you gonna do? Yeah, no, I do too. I'm interested in seeing the results on that because I mean, it's been a minute, a couple of years, and I've torn through a lot of shit, and let's see if there's actually an aftermarket product that's better. Because I'm not going to lie about it, and I'm going to torture test the shit out of it. Because by the time I get gears, they're going to be going in the stunt truck because I don't have what I need to put this thing back together or my other one. I mean, I've got the diffs that came out of the crate and are good. They just need to be redone. The ones that came out of the Spider, one is shredded to shit. I mean, let's take a look at our diff gear selection here. It's all parts I've cleaned already. Let's see, there's that happy little number. Here's this job. And there's that. And there's, this one's viable, barely. No, actually, yeah, we got a big flat spot right there. And this one is also absolutely tatered up. So, yeah, 4 of those diff gears came out of Nick's truck because he doesn't check his shit, and I'm not repairing and maintaining your rig, dude. Like, you need to learn how to do one or the other. So, no offense to Nick, but they're, that's where it's at, That's why I tear mine apart every half year, so I can make sure everything's cool. And I got to shim every diff I got. Not to mention, the 2 that came out of the Spider, they were driving that thing with a clicking diff for like 3 weeks. Like I said, it's a camera car and stuff like that. It's not really something I'm too worried about. But that's that. So, yeah, I think you might have mentioned that before, Mike. Yeah, I mean, he's talking about getting a Max 5 right now, so. Excuse me. God damn. I don't think that day is too far away where he blows the dip out of it. Not if he's getting a Max 5. Of course, I'll have to build it, set it up, put it in, all that kind of shit. Oh, come on. That's it, sense. Fuck. Oh, I hate when I'm the idiot in this situation. My inner Mongoloid is strong. What is wrong with this person? Leave me alone. You're not real. No. Every picture on your website is a different check. I'm not going to talk to you. Stuck on the live stream. And to be honest, if you think I should take the differentials apart, I don't want to tear that much shit down. I've got too much shit open and laying around right now. I'd rather not have any more ability to mix parts up. Not that I would, but if you install something, you have to go back and reinstall it because you got it on our truck. And we do have 4 arrma 6S's, all with the same suspension width and varying chassis lengths, so we're not going to mix up the middles, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, we wrote that. Yeah. Yeah. I think my next big upgrade is going to be bearings for the differentials for the input shaft. I'm just going to get the best ones I can because those are the ones that always go bad and give you a little wiggle and end up chewing up the damn gears if you don't, have a bolt back out. But I think I've kind of got that covered. Oh, like the hardware situation. But it is what it is. When there's something funny, this idiot, this fake account probably posted this picture of this girl the other day and it said, "I'm European, would you date me?" And I decided to be a dick, because I like doing that. And I was like, "Not if you're Parisian." And some a-hole came behind me and said, "I don't care what race you are." Hey, dumb dick. Paris isn't a race, it's a fucking city, France. Dumbass. Oh my god, dude. The lack of education in this state is absurd. And we're second worst in the nation. The only people got us beat is Alabama. Roll Tide indeed. Yeah, it's frightening. No. I think I should probably take a chassis to work tomorrow and freaking pound it flat. As flat as it'll get. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't sleep much last night. Watched the ball drop in California and New York. Well, was it California? Vegas, maybe? I don't know. Either. Had a lot of time to kill in between. All right. Well, I guess I might as well just shut it down at this point because I'm just, it's you and me chatting, bro. And I'm not trying to, say that I don't love talking to you. But, I mean, this is kind of an absolute shit show now that I'm, totally screwed without, one little nut and one little screw. I fucking mixed that up. I was going to finish the shocks, move on to the diffs, pull the diffs apart, start assembling them as I can, as far as I can go through them. Because once you have your sub-assemblies together, you can pretty much put on the truck. The rear end of the Creighton is good. I just need to change the bearings and freaking reshim. Front, same way. Yeah, I'm completely fucking out of stuff to do. Unfortunately, it sucks. I needed one little tiny 1 millimeter screw and a freaking 1 millimeter nut. This is what happens every time, man. I lost my first house. I lost all my freaking stock of parts. I had parts for every Honda known from 89 to 91. And then I lose my second house and I lose all my RC car shit. It's like, motherfucker, fucker, dude. This keeps fucking happening. You know what's really fucked up? She texted me today. Yeah. And I found out not that long ago she was running, what do you call it? She was driving people around to doctor shop, county to county for pills. And apparently robbed my mom for like half her script. At one point. So, I mean, it's all kinds of illicit, fucked up shit, dude. Kind of makes you wonder how I can trust a woman at all right now, right? It's not easy, but I'm alone. All right, brother. No, unfortunately, this turned out to be an absolute fucking joke because I just ran out of damn parts. But we'll get back to it. I don't know. I'll probably do. Well, I had plans Friday. Now I don't because they're not going to have anybody at the track I was going to go to. So, holy shit. Just realized it's Friday. I'm going to work Monday and then I'm off for 5 days. Off on the weekend. I got a lot of work to do this weekend. Never ends. All right. Well, yeah, man. I'll talk to you in a minute. I apologize to anybody who watches the replay because I know it's a shit show. Well, you know, what are you going to do, man? Shit happens. Godspeed. Keep action.